Alright, hi everybody, hi everyone, welcome for anyone, welcome to everybody, welcome anyone that here, welcome for a new live stream. So I'm glad to be with you today, I'm glad to be present, I'm glad that I'm here. So, hi! So, what are we going to do today? Today for tonight, I didn't have a plan for a long live stream, like sometimes I have. This one I wanted it to be pretty short, not too long, but a way for me to get back into creative and some interesting stuff on the channel. So today's plan is pretty simple. What we're gonna do is create an image, a cool image that I will show you and that we'll share together, I guess. So it's gonna be fun and cool. So yeah, that's it. So what's the point? The point is pretty simple. The point is to be able to create through Photoshop and a lot of other stuff. We'll see going through it what we're gonna use. But the point is creating an artwork from photos I took of my girlfriend you saw yesterday. So for just who were here yesterday, my girlfriend and I did a live stream in which we played a game called Immortal Phoenix Rising, which is pretty cool in the end. Pretty great to play with. But yeah, that was the game for last yesterday, or perhaps 2 days ago, but whatever, pretty much the same. Today it's pretty simple. We're gonna do some kind of creation, artistic creation, which gonna lead us to, at the end, perhaps network, which gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah. I wanted to work on one particular image that I'm gonna show you. This time I prepared a lot of things with my Stream Deck, which gonna allow me to switch from screen to screen, depending on what I need. So if I do this, you've got here all the photos we took. We didn't take it much, but these are photos I do cherish because I didn't take much of them. But this time my camera is right here, pointed right at me on my desk, so there's a lot of setup cables, etc. going around, which I don't want to touch a lot because I know it's gonna be a mess and I know it's gonna move around a lot. So most of the time what I do is like I just let it here and it doesn't move too much. So I've got this kind of hard drive called H Memories. So Memories is particular to me because it's an hard drive I have on my computer, which has pretty much all the memories. I have photos of me when I was little, when I was a kid, with my sister, etc. Which is an hard drive I keep and cherish because I know there is a lot of stuff on there that I'm gonna want to be able to see in the future, because it's quite fun and it's pretty funny. Yeah, this time alone. So yeah, it's pretty much old footage of families. Here I am, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And on this same drive, in which I keep some really old mini DV camera footage, I have some memories which are photos, videos taken from when I started to get the other files. So I did a little, I can show you this because it's on my YouTube video, it's on my YouTube stuff. I'm gonna show you this. So from all the mini devs I had, I created a short clip of me when I was little. This is those are memories, and the whole point of this was to have a short clip of videos of me when I was little, with a cool song behind, which is a bit emotional when you think about all these things and all the time that has passed. The whole point is showing it back and being like, yes, time has passed and it's been a while, which is cool. I'm not gonna go through everything, but yeah. So that was it. And every time I try to include some informations, yeah. So one of my mother friends gave me some things, and I used it to digitalize a lot of MiniDV from my parents, which was cool. So yeah, that's it. Then I took a lot of time. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Here are some clips of two of my best friends.
Ok.
Yeah, the clips are not that interesting, but I guess with some cool editing stuff, it could be great. Like, brings a lot of memories. And yeah, which is cool. This was the time when we went with Lucas to Le Mans, which is one of the most famous races on Earth. You've got some cars going on around. And sometimes I do some more images, because images are cool too, of us on the beach. So yeah, that's the point, that's what I did, and that's what we get. So, I took a lot of photo, which was inspiring to me, in a way. The goal here was to have 2/3 of the sky, 2/3 of the picture being sky, 1/3 being water and sand, and you have Lauren right there, looking, I don't know why, at probably my shoes, which is great. And that's probably the kind of photos we're gonna work today with. This one was the most interesting to me, because we have the most details on Lauren, and it's the flatter you can get. I've got another versions. I've got different versions of this one. This one being much more large and easier for removing those people from the photo, because we don't want them. But once again, she's looking at my shoes, so yeah. Then she's looking at me, which could be good, which would be cool, but I don't know. And this one, which I found great, yeah. I do like the aspect ratio of those ones. You see the different aspect ratio changes. Do rather like this one, but we'll see. Boom, some music. Love music. So yeah, that's the point. That's what we get, and that's what we have for today. Next, this one is great, but I don't know. Lover laughing is pretty great, and yeah. Perhaps we could do something with this one. It's a flying bird. Perhaps use it on the other photo. We'll see. And this is us taking some pictures, but we don't care. So the photo I'm gonna go with is this one. I separated it already. So this one, when she puts her hair back together, or this one, which I find great, which is the one closer to her and more difficult to go around, because I'll need to remove these people without removing Lauren, which is gonna be one hell of a job. But it's gonna be fun. Yeah. Oh yeah. So it's been 9 minutes and we still haven't done nothing, but it's great. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, yeah, let's run Photoshop and see what we can do with it, and see what we can get from it. So, Photoshop. So I've got two versions of Photoshop, the beta version and the normal version. For now, we're gonna use the normal version for simple reasons, which is the basic version, so I like it a lot. But later on the live stream, perhaps we'll get through the beta version, because the beta version includes some quite interesting features, which we could agree would be interesting to utilize on our live stream. I would like to start Yeah, I would like to start with this one. Okay, I've got something on my screen. I'm trying to remove. Yeah. Sometimes I think I've got some things on my computer, and then I do realize it's not my computer, it's my screen that is dirty. So yeah, welcome to Camera Raw 15.4.1, the edition of the working space. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. Let's get to it. So, it's looking a lot more like Lightroom, which is great. Okay, let's work on that. So, we are on what we could call a RAW. It's RAW. What did that mean? And this is pretty important for you to understand the following steps. RAW is a format of capture which is gonna capture your photos in reversed, which means that we get more details on the white and less detail on the black. But when you think about it, most of the time you need more details into the white areas because you lose them a lot. You see all these colors, blue, purple, pink, more pinkish colors, wouldn't be able to get if I lost a lot of information into the white. But we lose a lot of information in the black, like this seems to be pure black, and in the end we have information in the black, but it's pixelated and it's not good information. But in the end we don't care about it because black could be pure black, people don't care. If an image is too white, people do care about it and do tilt, and it's not preferable. So yeah, in the end that's the way I would resume it. Yeah, I would tend to go for a warmer image at any point. I think okay. At any point we could see the difference. So far where we were, and this is where we're going. I would like something a bit vintage, a bit more warmer. I would like her to be alone on the beach, and we'll see what we can do for that. So this is definitely warmer, so we're good. Lower a bit the expositions, because we're losing a lot of details, and that's not that much interesting. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, one of the things interesting is this curve, which allows you to see where your informations are. And you see that I don't have that much pure black and don't have so much pure white, which is great. We're gonna see through time and editing to add more details into these things, but that's not that much important now. You see, if I add too much details, all my details are in the white, and there's no details at all, which is not interesting. In general, P10, not seeing black is not that much important, because there's not much black on the picture, so we don't care. But balance is important, and this is why we try to go for balance. Yeah. Texture, I don't like it. Clarity, don't like it either. why not? Why not? Sometimes some knobs, I don't know how you pronounce it, some parameters, I don't know exactly what to do, so I just turn it up and down and see what it does. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, revert it pretty much. So yeah, that's it for basic ones. We have something pretty great. If we compare it from before to after, it's much better. More contrast, something a bit warmer, and we get more information from the sky. Information from the sky could be debatable on whether it is important or not, because in the end, I'm probably gonna replace the sky for something else, because it's so much big. Because it's that big and it takes that much place. Perhaps we're gonna replace it for something else because it could be interesting. Yeah. Okay. My goal here is to not... Yeah. For us now is just to deal with the colors, basically, in a way to make it cool. You see, if the sand is too dark or too brown, it seems like it is not pretty, and it seems like dirty, which I would like to avoid. Some patch like this isn't really a problem, and I would rather keep it that way than make it worse. Worst, yeah. I like to keep my sky with some details, because even if I replace the sky in the end, I like to keep some lights from it for visualization on one hand. Yeah. I kinda like this. Not forget that some vintage aesthetic are real light pictures with wouldn't say not a lot of details, but yeah, it's real light. This is quite interesting because mixing colors put your colors to different spots. For example, the sun is pretty yellow and orange, brownish. So if I change it, it changes the way it's behave, and I could say that I want a warmer sand, which gonna flee on that. For example, our subject Lauren is pretty much orange and red because that's the skin tone. Sorry. And skin tone is really particular to deal with, because if I bring it too yellow, it seems pretty much green, which doesn't feel right. And if I bring it too much red, it feels like she's burnt. So you need to really take care of what you do to not make it look weird, which is super important. We don't want to change too much our skin tone or to make it too weird. One of the things that could be interesting is like the water is blue and we could make it pretty much like greenish, which could be interesting. Changing that for something a bit more turquoise or cyan, change also the sky, which in the end is a cool, interesting way to do it. Because it reminds me of one of the most iconic film director those days for artistic direction is West and the Sun, which has a lot of real pastel color palette on the pastel sky, which could be an interesting way to go for it in this picture. Yeah. Kind of like the cyan thing, Could be purple too, but cyan is quite interesting. Yeah, I feel like it's quite interesting. Could play with the saturation. For example, we could ask for the blue to be way more saturated, which in the end gives some sort of vibe. We bring so much more from the sky, and we bring so much more from the water, but we bring also a lot from the t-shirt and this towel. So perhaps not that much, but it's interesting. Once again, before and after makes you realize how much we went from, how much we got from the sky, how much we went from this to this. Feels a lot warmer and better in the end to look at. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Next. In the end, I would like for Lauren to pop off, like to be seen in the picture. The fact that in the end I want her to be the only human on this beach will help for her to stand out, because she will be the only subject and pretty much in the middle of the frame, which gonna help a lot. But I would agree on the fact that the sand will match her skin color, which gonna be hard to deal with. But we're gonna try and we're gonna see what we can do. This one also is interesting because for blue it's gonna allow us to darken or light sky and the sea. And just like that, it's already so much more interesting from what we had at the beginning. Imagine it without the people, perhaps a boat here, far away. Could be real interesting. Okay. No way, this layer to pop off, because she's way more lighted. Okay. One last before or after, just to showcase you. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. Kinda like it. It really reminds me of vintage stuff, which I like. Sorry. Sometimes I talk too much with abbreviations, and it's one of the worst things I could do. To help you understand what I say. So yeah. Where were we? Okay. Perhaps a bit too much. Okay, so the point would be to say that on vintage photographics, we could have something warm as the shadows. Oh, this is cool. This is too much. So 0 is a base, and I want there. Which feels good. Wouldn't know. Perhaps I want something a bit colder to balance it off. Yeah, sometimes the zooming from the picture you get and the picture you're working on is pretty important, because you lose focus and you lose ability to. This is why a lot of the times I compare them, just to know where have I been from, which helps a lot. Okay. Next would be taking care of the optic. Which is not something I wanted, because I liked the optic I chose. I liked this clear line, and yeah, kind of liked it. But vignettage could be in the end interesting. Ain't gonna add it right now. I won't add it right now for multiple reasons. One of the first being that darkening the edges won't help me outfocus the frame. So not right now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. So we are back. I'm gonna save it so I don't lose anything, and I can progressively add more and more and more and have something pretty insane and good, hopefully. We'll see. So, the point right now would be to save it. Gonna name the project ditch God 04604. Good. Okay. So for now we have this, and before we go any further, I would like to see it into Photoshop Beta. Yeah, Photoshop Beta. To see what we can do for the other people, and then we'll go back and forth between the two softwares. Most of the time, using only the normal Photoshop, using all the normal features into the Photoshop Beta would be enough, but sometimes we never know, and sometimes I like to go back and forth. I think that once I had removed people around, won't need it anymore. Which is this one. Okay. So, how will we proceed to remove them? First, lasso. Like to approach this one by one step. Like, first removing this shoe. Yeah. No, we're just gonna tell him nothing and let him, like, understand what he needs to do. I think it's gonna be enough, I guess. Kinda like this one. This one is the best one to me. Okay, so that's one thing done. Let's remove all the three girls talking to each other. Okay. Once again, generative, and we'll see what it give us. So before that, it was quite a long process, copying and pasting resources from one to another place. Took a long time, but because of the new features, it's so easy and quick. That is great. That is super great. Went from this to this, getting better and better. I wanted to remove the city we saw from here to here and see what it could give us. Yeah. Not giving him any advice is pretty helpful because he has to figure out himself what he needs to hide and what he needs to be placed. There is not really easy to see, but there is some kind of an inflatable thing. I'll remove 2. I rather make them one step at a time because giving them everything at the same time is pretty hard for him. So I do enjoy it more this way. But it's getting better. I think I rather have this one. This one is great. Okay. Next, those two girls. I don't know if they are a couple. Those 2 girls. I'm gonna try to surround them the best I can. Not touch our subject. And boom. Doom. Generate. And here we are. Ugh. Already done most of the time for me, which is pretty great. So yeah. Sometimes it's so easy using Photoshop these days. Incredible. Would rather have guessed this one. This one seems great. I don't want this to be gone. I want this patch to be gone too. I would like this to be gone. Okay. There's always this patch of sand which is darker, which I don't like. Yep. I swear to you, if I had these tools a few, I don't know, days, years ago, when I was in my first years of school, trying my best to edit all of this stuff, and really struggling to get to anything, it would have been so much more easier. Look at this. No more dark, weird sand. And it's flawless. Okay, cool. Now let's remove them and see what it gives us. What does it give us? Okay, generate. Yeah, in the front we can see some other dark parts of sand, some wet, probably dark sands. We remove this as well and see for the surrounding what we do. Perhaps I'm gonna keep the rocky island. Not for many reasons, just the fact that it's kind of cool. Yeah. So we went from this to this, which is great. Not sure about the island, so for now I'm gonna remove it and yep. We will see what it gives us. If it's better or not. Because so far, here we are. Picture is quite good. Perhaps I would want to crop a bit more to get an aspect ratio closer to something, I would say, closer to something a bit cinematographic. I think I like this one more. Okay. So this is great. I would like to crop it a bit. Something free, if possible. This is not free. Yeah, this is free. So, like to keep this, and so far this is approximately what we've add, like something a bit more cinematographic. So for this, I will search for a third to be on her head, and 2/3 being applied by the sky, which is gonna be great. Then keeping her centered, I'm gonna do something like this to emphasize on her loneliness. Most of the things I say are pretty bullshit, but yeah, I try to emphasize on her loneliness, but it's subjective if it works or not. Well, it's pretty good. I'm looking at multiple things. First, sky. I don't know why the clouds are so dramatic on my picture, my original picture, which is in the end pretty great, but I don't know why they're this way. And the sun and the water, it's pretty good. We are gonna do the same thing for the other side. As I said, I would rather do one step at a time, one thing at a time, rather than do everything at the same time, because I don't have as much control when I do everything at the same time, while when I do it separately. But it's personal, and you can do whatever you want for your own things. Okay, that's pretty great. We're gonna remove this. Okay. We are gonna remove those. Yeah, everything that's... wouldn't say do not add anything to the picture, but rather anything that I don't like. I'm gonna remove it. Try at least to remove it. Yeah, those. For now, it's gonna be enough. Okay, so let's try this. So, we have an interesting sky. Kinda interesting, not that much interesting. A cool subject, that's for sure. And an empty beach, which is great too. Super great. Seems much better. Yeah, the first one was good. Okay, so we're gonna save this, and what is Dutch? There's this red spot. So most of the things I do right now could have been done on the normal Photoshop, but would have took me much more time. Wouldn't say I'm kind of lazy, but I'm kind of lazy. So here I am doing some stuff with AI because it's so much easier and simpler and faster. Anyway, so this is going pretty well. I wasn't sure for all the characters it removed if it would have handled them easily, but I couldn't have hoped for anything that well. So it's super cool. One of the last things I would wanna try and add is perhaps like here. Try something like a boat far away on the ocean. Okay. So let's see what it gives us, because we wouldn't want the picture to be perfect. Like okay. So wasn't specific enough. What I would want is search for the English word, because I'm not good at English. Yeah, Google traduction will be good enough. It's a sailing ship, I want. A white sailing ship in the ocean, far away. So, hi. Hello, Néolith. Salut. How are you? Glad to see you. C'est Xavier. So, this is a picture we are working with. Okay. We are gonna try to add a sailing boat right here. Which hopefully gonna be cool. Hopefully. In the end, most of the things I try doing in Photoshop AI, the new AI generation thing, aren't pretty easy. Sailing boat, far away on the ocean. Okay. So, fine. This is great. Glad to see that you're fine, Xavier. Glad to see that you are good. I'm really glad you're here. This brings up a bit of... Okay. So in the end, it's not that bad. Like, it did what I wanted them to do, which is create a sailing boat. But the scale is off. And it's off by a lot. Like, you can see that it's off, and it's not blurred enough. Like, it's super straight, and it doesn't match. So for now, we're gonna delete it and see if we can incorporate it the good old ways, like we used to do, in Photoshop back in the days. So that's the goal for right now. So, what are you doing, Xavier? What are you up to? What are you going to do? What are you doing right now? So, okay, so this is safe. This is not that bad. I would say it's not that bad. Perhaps we're gonna try to... What if... La traduction de ça, Xavier, ce serait... Qu'est-ce que tu fais en ce moment? Qu'est-ce que tu fais de beau en ce moment? Qu'est-ce qui se passe dans ta vie qui rend les choses plus jolies et plus belles, Xavier? Qu'est-ce que tu fais qui serait intéressant de discuter? We're gonna try something wild, which is removing my bags and shoes from the picture, which is pretty ballsy to do, just to check what it gives us. Des rails de train, some train wreck, some trains. This is pretty cool. Et alors, ça avance bien? J'espère que ça se passe bien. Tu montreras des trucs? Des images? Est-ce que t'as déjà généré des images? Ok. So, as funny as it is, this one seems better. J'aurais besoin de toi pour faire une plaque avec un écriteau sur Photoshop MDR. Whenever you want. Quand tu veux, Xavier. Quand tu veux. We'll try this right now here. Perhaps a bit more bigger. And try wooden sign holds planted in the sand. Let's see what it gets. Yo, Axel. Yo. Oui, bien sûr. Axel, whenever you want. Et voilà Xavier, en 2 minutes, il m'a généré un panneau planté dans le sable de façon plutôt réaliste. Bon, après il y aurait plein de choses à redire, notamment genre que c'est extrêmement plat, que genre il n'y a pas d'ombres qui sont générées, plein de choses à redire, mais c'est pas trop mal. Not what I want to do right now, but it's good enough. Good enough, good enough. It is good enough. Oui, bon, de façon réaliste. MDR, 1, on verra. We'll see that later on. Mais déjà, faudrait que tu m'envoies des trucs pour que j'essaye. Et sans test et sans truc autour, ce serait difficile de savoir si ça fonctionne ou pas. The bag is pretty cool. The hand does something pretty weird, but won't try to edit it anyway. You're pretty harsh with me, Xavier. T'es plutôt difficile. Faire quelque chose de réaliste, c'est pas simple, hein, je tiens à dire. Let's try Photoshop normal and we'll continue on that. Oh, mais si c'est juste une map en noir et blanc, on est tranquille, Xavier. Chill. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, comme on sait. Yeah, it's gonna be easy. So, okay, this is the new thing we are working with. Et en vrai, pas trop mal. Passer de ça à ça. Pas trop mal. Not so bad. Not so bad. In the end, pretty cool. Ok. Merci Xavier. Thanks a lot. But right now, the more I use Photoshop and etc., I'm getting better at removing stuff. Because it's so easy and it's super cool to do. I think it's pretty fun. I change the bags, I change a lot of things. And it's pretty fun to do. But yeah, getting things to work on a 3D animated camera that moves around, it's so much pain in the edge. Wait. Yeah, I talk in English because right now just two of us. C'est pourquoi parfois je repasse en français parce que je sais que vous êtes que les deux. Regardez. Mais I post everything afterwards on YouTube and Twitch recap, etc., which makes much more views than I do live streaming it. En postant les trucs sur YouTube après, je me fais beaucoup plus de vues et je touche beaucoup plus de personnes. Ce qui me permet après de faire des clips, etc., qui sont vachement plus vus si ils sont en anglais. Which is why I talk in English, and which is why I keep talking in English and not in French anymore. Ok. Un premier truc que j'aimerais essayer, one of the first things I would like to try is the neural filters, because I think they're mind-blowing. Money. Ready for the money. Yeah, that's why I do not stream only on Twitch. Right now, you are 2 viewers on Twitch, but there are 2 viewers also on Kick. So say hi to the Kick community, because it's pretty fun. So yeah, there is also some Kick stuff going on, while I'm doing some Twitch stuff at the same time. Because, as we said, money, yeah. Do not care, mix the paysage. What does that do? What a point. Explain yourself. Okay, gonna test it. What the fuck is that? What is that? Oh god. What have you done? Photoshop, what have you done to me? Okay, from what I understand, it's supposed to mix things up and create some new stuff, but I don't understand, so won't touch it. Don't care. Do not care. could be interesting. Xavier, je te fume. I'm pretty sure que tu fumes Xavier quand tu veux. Vous pouvez gagner des Quack Coins en parlant dans le chat. Le concept pour gagner des Quack Coins sur mon chat, c'est que faut que vous alliez sur un lien que je peux vous envoyer sur le Discord. Attends. Il y a un lien, et si vous allez dessus, tous les messages que vous allez créer sur... C'est quoi encore? C'est Twitch machin. C'est pas ça. C'est ça. Donc si tu te connectes là-dessus, tous les messages que tu vas envoyer sur le chat de mon live vont être transformés en points, quoi, coins, machin et bidule. Voilà. J'ai envoyé ça dans shitpost. Rien à foutre. Voilà. Et c'est méga moche. Donc ça dégage. Going for some kind of V-based aesthetic. So for now we're gonna wait for 2 minutes for it to process the image on the moving. Team Quack, quel sport. En vrai, ce serait trop fun. Trop fun de créer une Team Quack avec de l'e-sport, etc. autour. Ce serait génial. Moi, perso, je kifferais. Ça me ferait kiffer, en tout cas. Donc, je pense que ça sera compliqué et que ça prendra du temps. Mais ça va être fun. Et tout ce qui est fun, je kiffe. Déjà, juste sur... Ok, mon ordi est en panique. Fuck. Ok. Et 3D Sport. Si la 3D était reconnue comme un sport, ce serait génial. But right now, I want to do some kind of... I don't know if you've seen, but there is the possibility for us to join the premiere of Valorant, which would be promis, je le dis pas. Promis, c'est un secret. Mais which would be super cool to do as a team. But we need to take it seriously and to apply for it with serious intent to win, because I would like to win. Looking for a sky that is pretty interesting, but I do not know what I'm looking for, neither if I'm gonna find what I'm looking for, which is pretty hard to do. This one not so bad. Not so bad. Something like this. Nope. Finding sky for you for your stuff is so hard. I kind of like this one. But doesn't match with the whole aesthetic of the water and anything else. So we'll need to see what we do for just to match. Okay. Okay. Doesn't match, but I think it's pretty cool. One thing I could try would be to bring him into the neural filters and to try something. Okay, filters. I bring it to neural filters. I bring it into this. Will it match? Doesn't seem that it match. Very well catch, but feels weird. Yeah, it's pretty well catch. Okay, this does work. Doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry Xavier, it's just that I'm concentrated in the thing I'm doing. Because in the end, the catch, you see her hair are pretty well integrated with the sky. The sky doesn't match the color I want. Oh, it's your computer, not my problem, Xavier. That is your own problem. Try to fix it. Once again, I would love to go with you to LDLC when you've got money and time. It could be great things to do together. Bound over. This. Okay, so now we have some tangements. I know, this is great. Before, after. Okay. I want it to be more thin, generally. Yeah, something like that. Weird. Yeah. I cannot tell if it's weird or not. Xavier, it's whenever you want. I'm available pretty much all the week to go to with you to LDRC or whatever you want. And do some stuff, pretty interesting stuff. It's not too green, too greenish, but bis. Xavier. You forever make me laugh. Let's go back to beta and see what we can do. Bon. Guys, it's time for the big guns. It's time to get dirty. To make things explode. To make things right. And to pushing forwards. As you understood, I'm not here to un croissant. Un croissant. Je sais parler français quand même. Dis croissant. 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 Take me for my French. I live in France. I am the French people. I represent France by my own being. I am the France, which makes me a bit good, a bit better than anyone else. Okay, bitch, yo. Okay, so wait. We had some kind of sky, different from what we had already. Question is, which one do we rather have? And even more, what do we need to change to make it right? So first thing I wanted to change was this, because as you can see the sky doesn't go to the end of the clip, which is pretty not normal. So gonna generate that like charm, because we are bad boys and we're gonna do some cool stuff and it's gonna be right. Do you guys play League of Legends right now? While I'm doing some art stuff. That's a question I'm asking myself. I would want the AI to regenerate the end of the water and the sky to see what it gets for us. What it could do. Be curious to see such thing. Okay. Let's generate and see what we shall have. Okay. Alors, je donne un petit problème à résoudre. Si ça se touche pas, ça veut dire que ça se touche, et si ça se touche, ça veut dire que ça se touche pas. If it touches, it means that it doesn't touch. If it doesn't touch, it means that it touches. What a weird one. Ok. La question est, est-ce que c'est mieux qu'avant? Before, after. Not better. This one? We'll use so much sea from doing that. Water. Okay. One of the first things I would want to try on. Okay, let's do Control G on this one, I hit this one, Control N, Control Z. Okay, let's try and add more water. Let's do selection sujet, which is gonna select Lauren perfectly. Qui suis-je? Bonne question. Si ça touche pas, et si ça touche pas, ça veut dire que ça touche. Je sens que c'est stupide. Enfin, que la réponse est conne. Si on fait intervertir, paf, ça nous sélectionne tout le reste. Et de tout le reste, nous on veut... Attends, on va refaire intervertir. Tire. Hop. Ok. J'ai le droit de poser des questions. Ok. Est-ce que ça se mange? Est-ce que c'est joli? Est-ce que ça pique? Ok. Axel, va falloir que tu me dises à quoi tu réponds, parce que je pose beaucoup de questions. Et c'est plutôt difficile de savoir à quoi tu peux répondre. Et donc là, si je fais intervertir... Non, ok. Ok. C'était pas ce que j'avais prévu. Mais d'accord. Je prends note. Je prends note. Water. Ocean. Based on the picture. Alright. Okay, I want the ocean to be closer to Lauren. We like this. Not sure if it's gonna work perfectly, but gonna try some stuff. Need here to try. Ça se touche pas. Est-ce que c'est un objet que je peux toucher? Oh, that is great. That is not. That is not so bad. Does the water come forward? Yes, it is. Which makes it more cool. Okay. Of this dark patch, don't want it. Ok. Ok. Donc c'est quelque chose... Est-ce que c'est digital? Est-ce que c'est digital? Est-ce que c'est... Non. C'est pas digital. C'est pas digital. What is it supposed to be? Like... I already asked everything I had in mind. You left me with nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. Ça se mange pas. Ça se... Ok. Est-ce que je peux le prendre en main? Quite an important question. Can I hold it? If I can hold it, means that I can do some stuff with it. Ok, par exemple, tonton. Tonton, ça se touche pas. Alors que baleine, ça se touche. Fuck. C'est un jeu de mots? Baleine. Baleine, ça se touche. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Tonton. Ça touche pas. Baleine, ça se touche. Est-ce que c'est un truc à jouer sur l'orthographe, un truc dans le genre? What if I said in English, like, tonton c'est uncle, and baleine it's whale? What does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. Si je cherche sur internet maintenant, je dis pas que je le fais, hein. Si je le cherche sur internet maintenant, est-ce que je trouve la réponse? Je vais essayer. Ok. Ok. Ouais, je serais un peu déçu si je trouvais la réponse maintenant. C'est un truc un peu comme ça. Oh, sa mère. Oh, j'ai vu. Oh, j'ai la réponse. Oh, c'est con. Oh, oh, je suis con. Oh, je suis énervé. Oh, je suis énervé contre moi-même de pas avoir trouvé de... Oh là là. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Bon bah, désolé. Je savais pas si j'allais trouver. Baleine. Tonton. Oh putain. Oh, mais je savais que c'était un truc comme ça, putain, j'ai passé 20 ans à les répéter comme un con. Bah ouais, la réponse était les lèvres. Deux problèmes. Okay, for better composition and etc., I would want to change a bit the sky. So we could try it something like... Okay. In a blink, I change the day in night. And in a blink, I destroy the world. Who am I? Okay, I'm gonna do the first one first. So je vais faire le premier en premier. Ok. Qui suis-je? Dieu? God. Computer? Can do that in computer. Like slash day set in Minecraft. Est-ce que c'est un être vivant? Xavier, you answer the questions. Do you even know the answers? Xavier that did the first problem. Okay, so Xavier, you know. You know. Okay, it is live. Yes and no, it is live. What is it supposed to be? God. Est-ce que could it be? Could it be? Okay, let me 2 minutes just for me to do that. G and good. Ok. Donc, est-ce que c'est un animal? Est-ce que c'est un papillon et que c'est une sorte de métaphore sur genre le papillon qui pourrait tout détruire, machin bidule? Est-ce que c'est ça? Section... Ne te vexe pas si je te dis qu'un enfant de 6 ans... Pas un papillon. Et non, pas un animal. C'est pas la théorie du chaos, ouais. Ok, donc it's not a butterfly, it's not an animal. Maybe... Est-ce que c'est un interrupteur? Ils avaient dit que c'est vivant, oui et non, c'est un peu vivant, mais pas trop. Est-ce que c'est un humain? Used to be human? Pas tout de suite. C'est sur un être vivant. Je sais que après la mienne. C'est pas un être vivant. C'est sur un être vivant. On. Est-ce que la réponse, ce serait un pouls? Est-ce que la réponse, ça serait genre... une toute petite bestiole? Est-ce que c'est un insecte? Partie de moi? Et qu'est-ce que tu me racontes? Attends, je relis juste le truc de base. C'est, t'as déjà trouvé? Change le jour en nuit. Je change le jour en nuit. Je détruis le monde. Qu'est-ce qui, en moi, détruit le monde? Est-ce que c'est mon cerveau? Est-ce que c'est mon cerveau, genre... Est-ce que ce sont mes yeux? Mes yeux qui, genre, voient le jour comme la nuit, en un battement d'œil, ça peut changer. Genre, ça voit le jour comme la nuit. C'est dit transforme aussi, hein? Presque. Comment ça, presque? Comment ça, presque? This is close. How am I supposed to know what it is? God. C'est pas là la réponse. Réponse. But it's close. I think I'm gonna keep the original sky. It's giving me headaches to deal with it. C'est paupières? Oui, mais c'est l'œil qui te permet de voir le jour et la nuit. Oh. Ça, c'est le talent, c'est le pouvoir, c'est la compétence. Ok, celui d'Axel, celui d'Axel. On se le remet en tête, tout le monde. Ok. Et en quoi les paupières, elles détruisent le monde? Ok, donc... Voilà. J'ai un pied, mais pas de chaussures, ou de bottes. J'ai un chapeau, mais pas de tête. I got a foot, but no shoe. Or... Ok, I got it. C'est un porte-manteau. Comment ça, c'est pas un porte-manteau? Genre... J'ai un pied. Tu sais, genre, ton porte-manteau, il a un pied, genre... Regarde. Regarde. Get ça. T'appelles ça comment? Un porte-manteau. T'appelles ça comment? Un pied. Ok. Il a pas de chaussures? Bah non, il a pas de chaussures. Parce que porte-manteau, tu mets pas des chaussures sur ton porte-manteau. Ah, mais il a pas de bottes. Oui, bah normal qu'il ait pas de bottes. J'ai un chapeau. Il peut avoir un chapeau, mon porte-manteau. Mais pas de tête. Il a pas de tête. Jusque là, j'ai bon. Je peux mettre des chaussures au pied. Ouais, bien sûr, Xavier. J'ai hâte de devoir mettre des chaussures sur un porte-manteau. Ok. Bah, si c'est pas ça. Ok, si c'est pas ça, ça va être un épouvantail. Ça, t'as déjà trouvé la sienne, mais vous manigancez des trucs tous les deux, là. Vous manigancez des trucs, j'en suis sûr. What do I wanted to do? Yeah. Oui, mais c'était écrit. Ok, je l'ai perdu. Sur le bloc-notes, c'était quand même écrit j'ai un chapeau. Donc il a un chapeau, en soi. Il a un chapeau. J'ai un pied. Le foot. But I don't wear chaussures ou des bottes. I wear hat, mais pas de tête. On peut le manger, le cultiver. Oh, d'accord. Donc j'ai un pied, comme un pied, une pousse, quoi. Like something you plant. Je ne porte pas de chaussures ou de bottes. Jusque là, c'est logique, parce que c'est un légume. Mais je porte un chapeau. Quel légume porte un chapeau? Quel légume porte un chapeau? C'est un de trucs comme l'artichaut. C'est un chapeau, l'artichaut? Non, c'est le cœur de l'artichaut. Comme la carotte? Est-ce que c'est qu'on dirait un chapeau, la tige? Ou sinon... C'est pas un légume. Il y a beaucoup de fruits que tu plantes dans la terre, non? Donc est-ce que t'appellerais ça un pied? Ça peut être de la vigne? Un pied de vigne? Un pied de... Donc c'est peut-être un fruit? Un fruit avec un chapeau, un ananas? C'est un chapeau, un ananas. Je galère à voir, mais... Ouais. Ni un fruit. On peut le manger, le cultiver, mais c'est pas un fruit ni un légume. Vas-y, dis-le, c'est un hamburger. C'est un chapeau. Et si genre, tu peux le manger. Et si genre... le pied de ton hamburger, quoi. Tu manges pas le pied de ton hamburger, bro, tu veux pas partager. Comme ça, je sais pas. Les gars, faut me donner des indices là, c'est pas possible. I'm gonna need some help. Oh non. C'est un champignon. Un fucking champignon. Et j'ai bugué sur le fait que c'était un champignon. Oh. Oh, je suis déçu. Oh. Ah, merci. Oh. J'aurais pu faire tellement mieux. Je suis déçu de ma prestation en fait. I don't know where the fuck I put it down. I'm supposed to have some kind of scratching overlays. Could be interesting. Some textures. But keep in mind that the idea is to have something vintage. This one is the 10th. This one. Something a bit like that. And you put that into... Okay, so this is it for now. Trying to adjust the stuff. And some kind of debris, some particles, some stuff that would make you feel like the picture was aged and old. But I don't know why too hard to do such effects for now. You can see it's not perfect, you can see an artifact. Perhaps I'm gonna use a brush with some kind of masking layer. So right now you see that on my subject, Lauren, you have some debris, which I don't want, obviously. So soft brush, black, I'm gonna make it bigger, like bigger. And raise them without deleting them, which is nice. Would avoid some paralyzing the read of my picture. Very subtle. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Probably have some kind of other overlay effects. Some kind of grunge, I don't know. This one with the tearing effect could be nice. Come on. What is going on? Okay, did my computer just froze? Fuck off. I'm out. Did Photoshop crashed? No, it did not. So just my files that just broke. Did every file broke? Wouldn't say so, this one is fine. But the other one isn't. What the fuck is going on? What am I supposed to do? Fuck. It's called something like gestionnaire de fichiers or something like that. So as you just saw, I put an end to this, but it's still there. Fuck this. Ah, God. My nose is itching. My nose is itching. Can't speak anymore. Okay. So we have a pretty cool picture with some sort. Okay. You have been deleted, you have been suppressed, and you are being moved. Okay. If not, like, keep you here. I don't fucking know. Gestionnaire, Explorator Windows. Okay. Starting. Okay. Should be alright. So, back in business. Documents. Images. .nuke. Okay. So, the one that was interesting, I think, was the second one. Yeah, it is. Boom. Yeah, fucking yeah. For now, let's deactivate this one. Control this one and position it in a way which is pretty cool. Like so. Which is great. This one is pretty cool. Some tearing in the beginning, not too much masking to do because it's already been pretty cool. So let's change it to this. Let's even choose a masking layer stuff. Sorry, it's been itching me so bad. Okay, bigger one. Even bigger one. I want the big guns for this one. What is one? Okay, what is... What? What? Fuck this. Okay. So let's finish this. I think some kind of haze effect would be pretty cool. Yeah, just making sure some dust from my screen and not some things. have to deal with on my computer, which is pretty important to know. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Don't think this is cool anymore. Okay, this is pretty nice. Fuck me. Okay. Okay, this seems nice. On pense au lendemain vu que l'avenir n'attend pas. Very nice to say. But it's true. Think about tomorrow because future doesn't wait. Which is quite nice to say. It's back to normal. We're back in business, guys. Okay. Let's try to add some kind of haze or whatever. What do we have here? Like lens, dirt, effects. And if image could be useful for us today. Everything is unfocused for multiple reasons, for beauty reasons, for whatever you want. Let's try this one. I'm not sure. J'ai envoyé par email ce qu'il faut pour écrire sur la map en noir et blanc. Okay, I'm gonna check that right after the live stream, so I could check that right now. I'm gonna just check that right now so it's done on the... There's no mail, you didn't send me anything. I don't have it, sorry Xavier. So check that it's the right email address you send it me the stuff. Yeah. mask, guess. Can you say any reference of anything you want? Like references should be great. Would be great. Helpful, at least. To help me surround the vibe you're looking for. Because without any reference, I'm going pretty much into the wild west of Photoshop, and do not know if I could come back from this. Okay. Good enough C at such things. Well, this is interesting. Sure, this one goes there. Okay. That is here, goes away. Pretty cool. Okay. So these are two lens dirt. This is more like flares. Okay. And the one I wanted to add is this one. It's going to be scaled up by a ton. What if we do some kind of superposition onto it? Bit too much. Don't like it. Yeah. Okay. Perhaps these textures could be brought. My problem is right now it's completely white, which is okay for this one. But this one seems more like a painting on top than any other thing, which bugs me a little. I wouldn't say I don't like it, but bugs me a little. This is why. Fuck. Yeah, I wanted to add some textures around. Don't know what, when, where, and how shall I do this. Okay. So, where are we? Light effects, done. Perhaps some chromatic aberration and some grain could be doing the job, in a way. Control G, control this. This is Eden, and boom, all together. So filter, some. Nope, not what I want. Damn, this room. Guess who it is? Lolo is there. Damn. This silhouette reminds me of some. Guess who it is? Well, the before after is quite cool, in my opinion. Before, after. There's much less people. That's That's one thing to say. That's pretty true. Yeah, of course there's less people. But would you do such a thing with more people than that? Yeah, you're right. Much less people. Damn. But the removal was the easy part. Right now the hard part is making it look right and good. Lolo! Lolo is there. Hi, Lauren. So yeah, making it look right is pretty much the hard part, in which I do not know what to do. Except Xav. I'm a bit lost in what shall I do. So I'm playing a little bit with the filters. Some noise. Let's add some noise. Probably not that much. But noisy enough for vintage look. Gaussian one. Okay. So now everything is noisy, but shall integrate itself much better. And even this should be noisy, which integrated. What are you guys doing? Mimi! Lolo, Meme, Let. Cool. Thanks for telling me that I received 100 messages today. You. So, what other filters could we play with? Aesthetic, pixelization. Oh, that could be a thing. Okay, let's try something out. Control G. Okay, let's draw. Let's draw. Something aesthetic. Let's try something aesthetic. Something like this. Filters. Pixelization. We should have mosaic. Can tell. Okay. One of the other thing we could do is like selection. Subject, which is gonna select Lauren. Very cool. Hell. Fuck. Great. What is going on here? Fuck. Okay, great. Undo some file pixelization mosaic. And now Lauren became pixels. Oh no! Qu'on lui coupe la tête. I'm trying some stuff. I need to be. Okay, let's try something. Let's ask him to do like a sun right here. Let's do something else. Damn. That's 99k gold in pixels. Une poupée de géant derrière. Nope. I know you are obsessed with plushes right now, Lauren. But I won't help you in your addictions. I won't help you achieve another state of your addictions, of your own addictions. Because I know it is, and I know how hard it is to get through addictions. And I won't help you to go deep down and dive some more into your own addictions. Everyone has his own problem. I know that, but yours need to be dealt with. And yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. My raccoon! My little raccoon! Your little raccoon will die if you don't take care of him. And even though you love him very much, I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah, it's not a good addiction. I'm trying my best to be there for you. And sailboat far away in the ocean. I'm trying my best to be there for you, Lauren, for your raccoon and yourself. To save yourself from your addictions, to save yourself from the demon it is, and it could be. Tomorrow is a new try for Taylor Swift concert. I swear if I don't have them next week. Next weekend, the raccoon is in my bed. Lauren. This one is much better, but as I said earlier, it's way too clean and way too sharp. So what we're gonna do is a little trick I learned into my years. Called blurring. We do not need a sharp blur. Like this should be good. Fuck. Okay, good enough. Okay. So if I come here and I take a brush, filter's nice, thank you. And I do this, a little bit that there, and that here. We should have a little boat integrated into the ocean. So perhaps the boat isn't well placed. That is debatable. Where did the boat go? Okay. What? Where did it disappear? Okay, I understood. I'm pretty dumb. Because it could seem like Lauren is watching at the ocean to see the boat. Which is pretty cool. What is that? Okay. It's a Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, not the answer I was looking for, but I guess it does work. Yeah. It's pretty simulated. Like, if you don't pay attention, you couldn't know it is there. Okay. Pretty cool. I don't know what you think about... The bird disappeared. Yeah, it's here, it's not disappeared. It is there. Don't worry. Darwin, you'll get your raccoon, you'll get the boat, and the picture at the end. So yeah, it seems pretty cool. Let's save for multiple reasons. Both of them, I don't want to lose all the job I did right now. Yeah. So yeah, it is quite well done. I'm pretty happy with it, and I think it's pretty cool. I love that you love it. It's your picture. In the end, it's you're the one in there. You are the one being pictured there, so hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you like it. I hope you like it. Because I put some love and etc. around it. Tried that vintage look, and I'm not sure about if it works or not. It does work or not. Not convinced yet. Okay. Thought the boat there was better placed. Yeah, I think it is. You are placed on the third. Maybe the colors need to be less bright for a vintage look. Yeah, I see what you mean. What we could do is bring back Photoshop, Camera Raw. Can't tell. We could perhaps open it back with Camera Raw and try to tweak a little bit, or listen to me. Perhaps a bit less saturated. Should it be more or less saturated? That's a good question. Yeah. Not so bad. Not so bad. I know I'm not into the deep end of vintage because of multiple things. It's okay tier to me. Let's go over colors and saturations. Perhaps something a bit more red. Brings up a bit more warmth into the picture. Yeah, this is vintage. There I see vintage. I feel like vintage. Oh yeah, the 80s. Oh no, I'm not sure about myself and such topics. Mora is very nice. Thank you. If we tend to yellow, it's getting more vintagey. Vintage. But I do not like the aesthetic. Like, in my head, it's a picture you kinda... in my head, it's a picture like you want to have it for your, I don't know, computer screen, for your For backgrounds, perhaps a poster you can share. Too much is worst, because no one will want to have such a thing posted on a bigger canvas, such as a poster or whatever it could be. So yeah, do not like. Go vegan mode. And vegan mode activated, guys. We are good. This poster is 100% vegan. The vegan mode is pretty funny. What do we have more that we could do? Filtre photo. Photo would be nice. Could be real nice. Warm. This red, orange, purple. Purple is really cold. Blue could be cold too. But to me, blue means lonely. And is this what we want the people to see, to be into? No. We want warmth. It's a beautiful picture. And some deep blue means real lonely and you're alone on the sand. Not the same story, not the same approach, not the same vibe. I know it is kind of cool, but still not the vibe. So warming is cool. Perhaps not that much warm. So perhaps some deep red. Okay, this is 0%. Use few percent. We have something cool. Yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, 2 hours, and we went from. Let's clean this up a little. Came back home from the bar, and the toddler stopped in front of me and said, "Auntie, that you, auntie?" I guess I'm an aunt now. Some kind of random toddler. That's pretty funny. So we went from this picture, which is quite nice, to this one. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Kinda like it. I love the fact that a random toddler just stopped you in the middle of your way just to tell you some random shit. Auntie, it's you. So glad you're back. Yeah, the before and after is pretty cool. You can see how much we change the colors. Much warmer is pretty cool. Very aesthetic. Yeah, it's pretty aesthetic. I'm a bit of an artist, if you see what I mean. I'm so much of an artist. So cool. So yeah, I do like what we've done so far. It's pretty cool. There's a lot that could have been done to help us out and make it better. But do we want to? No, because mega flemme. But it's still pretty cool. So yeah. Okay. Okay, still pretty cool, yeah. Still pretty cool, yeah. Still pretty cool, yeah. I don't know what I could add to make it more pop, you know. Explode in my face. Big pack bow, yeah. A pack bow. A fucking... Pack boat. Yeah, a massive one just in front of the beach. Every time I say that word, it seems to me like I'm saying some bad words, which doesn't make any sense, but which makes me feel that way in the end. Yeah, he didn't like that. He didn't like the Pakubu. He didn't like it. So yeah, maybe I got square one. You know what, guys? Okay, it feels pretty weird that it doesn't have any grain on top of it, which feels great, feels weird. Okay, so where is the grain? And this one. So I'm not sure. And this is pretty cool too. Okay, that's it, the final one. Guys. Oh, we need a mouette. We need a mouette. There. So, do I try to generate it? Yeah, I still have the same problem that be painful to me, because yeah, I need to add this right there. Like, yeah, this should be going here. No. Okay. It disappeared. Making me mad. Okay, this one and this one go away. You go away. Okay, let's work on that and add a fucking flying. What do you call that? Seabirds. Seabird. Okay, let's try to generate one, but if we can't, flying seabird. Generate. Okay. Flying seabird should be great. Could be cool. One of the other things we could add. Seabird would add a lot more dynamism in the picture. Yeah, that's incredibly great. That is insanely good. Yeah, this one is perfect. Perfect. I love generative AI. I love all the stuff because it's so much fun every time I use them. What can I call that? I would want some kind of lot of bird silhouette flying from far away. What do you call a troop of birds? Like, does it have name? Does troop of birds? What is group of bird called? Colony, flock, flight. A flock. Like the word. A flock. Flock. Flock of seabirds. Perhaps this time it's a good one. Hopefully. I always have big hopes. And I'm always disappointed. Like a Dutch. Seeing his son do some stuff and really not being proud of him. Okay, it's much better. This one is not so bad. Like... Fuck me, it's not what I meant. Sorry, you can tell. Okay. Brush. Black. Still not what I meant. What the f... Why? Why are you being so stubborn? What is going on? Why? Okay. We're gonna pixelate. This is what you wanted. Okay. It took us so much time to figure this out. Okay, and now that we have this, we could do something like Control T and scale it down a lot. Not that much. Okay. In the end, this is not so bad. Yeah, I like a bigger one right there, but for this one it's not that bad. If we take Hue and go on and mask anything around, should be alright. Forgot that you had a friend right next to you, so yeah. Okay. From far away, it's okay tier. It's a flock of birds going all the way. It's okay. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Okay. Let's try to integrate our superb, beautiful, unique, and lovely, would say. Flying seabird, which I took from here 2023, and I didn't put it there. Cool, cool, cool. Everything is fine. Once again, we are about to do some research, but okay. So, we've been here, and I want to add some kind of seabird there. And I guess I've got one into my hard drive. Somewhere like... Okay, this one is cool. I think like this one is cool. This one is a cool one. I like cool ones. Okay. You see, like... the dynamis it brings to the image right now, it's insane. And I feel like I don't have that much of editing to do around them. Like, boom, boom, schlack. Already pretty good. Pretty good. Good, good, good. I mean, good. God, I don't know how to speak anymore. If anyone of you ask yourself, how do I do such a detailed contouring or editing? It's with my mouse, and I do not use my super expensive graphical tablet that sits right in front of me. But because I have stats and everything, I don't use it anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Perhaps I want it to be a bit blurred, just for refocus on Lauren more than the seabird. But it's pretty detailed. And I wouldn't want that. I want people to focus on Lauren, not the seabird. Okay. So we are going to apply a real light blur effect to the seabird, just for it to disappear a little bit more into the environment and focus a little bit more on Lauren. because focusing on Lauren is really important. Okay. I can move it pretty much anyone wants. I feel like I want to keep it around some beige areas for the masking to be imprecise and still good enough for people not seeing the masking part. So people with good eyes would say still see the fucking masking, but I do not care about this. I care about my own heart and what I do. Okay, see that this is gone. Choose your fighter. Good question. Which fighter should I choose? Okay, good enough. Very good. Now we apply some effects. So we transform that into dynamic object, which is gonna allow us to apply some different effects on top of it and still get maximum out of it. Like filters, we're gonna go through and Gaussian. The goal would be to do a 1 point. Maximum would be this one, disappearing, completely blurred, too much. Couture. Yeah, it's much better integrated and brings dynamism to the picture. Great! In the end, it's great, it sounds good, it feels good, and it is there, which is nice. Next, we're gonna do the same with the birds in the background. Like, this is way too much good, so we are going to convert it into a dynamic object, open filters, blur, and Gaussian one. We need to blur it by just a little, because the fact that there is still no detail on them, it feels like they are drawn by hand, makes them already blur in the mind of the spectator. So we do not need too much, just to blur the edges. Perhaps a bit more. But the cool thing with dynamic object that you can go back and blur it more if you need to. Feels good! Yeah, this is nice. Okay. Feel like, to me, the seagull, is a bit too close to Lauren for her own good interest. Like her, but the seagull is a bit too close to her. Feels like the seabird gonna attack her, which I don't want the spectator to think that. Which is better. Like, they're way closer to the horizon, which makes some sense. But then the masking isn't right. That's big deal. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna bring them back up a little because they're too visible. What a nightmare. What's a nightmare? Okay. This is great. The seagull is blurred. perhaps not blurred enough. Is it blurred enough? Yeah, it is. It is. I'm taking my too much things and I bring them into my mind on this explosion. Like always, explosions everywhere. So yeah, okay. So if we bring back the other effects I did, we can see that this one should be moved a little. This is pretty cool. Perhaps this one. I'm pretty not sure of what I'm doing, but I'm still doing it, so it's a-okay. Okay. This feels nice, they feel nice, and kind of still like this a bit more down and closer to Lauren. Something like this. Okay, this is nice, everything is nice and cool. Next is guys. Next is applying some effects. Control G, fuse them all together. Okay. We're gonna go through their noise and add some noise. We don't want the noise to be too much. Like, this is clearly too much, and you can see the noise. Still a bit too much. Still a bit. This is great. Noise is quite important because it's gonna blend everything all together. And gonna make the effects looks better. And integrating into the image. Everything is important, and to understand that everything is important is the way to go. So, good job guys, you understand that everything was important. And right now we are, boom, applying the effects we did earlier to make it warmer, etc. Which works pretty well. Yeah, I kinda like it. Yeah. That is pretty cool. So yeah, here we have it. So I'm gonna put it here. And just for you guys, the final and last before and after you're gonna see is right now. So this is before and this is after. Very cool. So what do we do? We changed the bag, we removed everyone, we patched the sound where we didn't like it. We brought the water closer to the subject. We added some vintage stuff all around, we moved the city in the background, added some birds flying there and a big bird flying right here. And we did a bit of colorimetry, some colors, a bit here and there, and voila the result, the résultat. Voilà le résultat. Hope you're happy with the results. It's pretty good, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna send it to my girlfriend, which is right in front of you guys. So yeah, here we are. So happy with that. So, thank you guys. So here we are. We added a lot of details, we did a lot of stuff. It was quite cool and interesting. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you liked it. It's been a live stream for 2.5 hours for me, which is good enough. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the chatters that has been there. Thank you for anyone that spoke and that interacted with us. Don't hesitate to follow or whatever. I'm gonna do I won't say a lot more, but I'm gonna do other art stuff related on this channel, which is gonna be great and fun if you want to join. I'm gonna do other video game stuff. I had some ideas I'll talk about a lot with some people that could be interesting, but yeah. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. And yeah, so you watched Fan 5, and it was pretty cool. So goodbye, everybody, and oh, I love this song. Are they all copyright free? Not sure, but hopefully. Yeah, that's a cool song. And yeah, probably next time I'm gonna do some artistic stuff, hopefully. Could be cool. And then I don't know. I don't really know. Well, check it out and do things. You know who it is. Talk a lot about things I want to do, but I don't do much, which makes me think a lot. Cause yeah, I want to be able to do all the things I want to say and talk about with you, but that's not that easy. Most of the time I speak, and then time has passed and we haven't done anything we wanted. Some things are pretty hard to put in place, but hopefully it's going well. Yeah, thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Spend a good night. Spend a good time. See you soon.